And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lin. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Batum in at the 4 slot. Out to the wing. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Batum. 7 points now in the game for Walker. It's Jordan on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist. Hornets leading by 6. Walker against Butler. Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jefferson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Bulls trail by 4. Rose kicks to Jordan. Walker with the rebound. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Boston Celtics.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. Mirotic is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Tony Snell subbed in for Derrick Rose. And then for Charlotte, Kaminsky, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Lamb in there for Kemba Walker.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Kidd-Gilchrist dishes to Lamb. And again, the Hornets missing. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Portis, the pass to Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. You often hear athletes saying they do it for the fans, but with Freak, he really backs up his talk with his actions. And Clark, I've seen it firsthand. He's one of the more accessible and interactive NBA stars out there.
Yeah, I say he's walking the talk in that regard. I mean, he really looks out for his fans, appreciates them, respects them, understands them, engages with them. I think he's one of a kind in being sincere and genuine in looking after the fans.
Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. He dishes it to Snell. Pass to Portis. Jordan at the elbow. Takes the 13-footer. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
1 second left. Al Jefferson again. Jefferson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. You know, just play like playing street ball. Just have fun. Just.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gibson. Gasol comes in for Mirotic. Jordan, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Rose. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. Batum comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Richardson, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeremy Lin. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Dunleavy is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Jordan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside, Walker, just 5 to shoot. Batum wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. That's 10 points for Batum.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Noah the screen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Chicago, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Lamb, he's checked in for Zeller. And stolen by Jordan. 3-on-3. Lets it go. No good. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Pass to Lamb. From deep three-point range, Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Jordan. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Richardson dishes to Jefferson. From 15 feet away, will not go. This is off the front iron. Chicago leading by 9. Tries from 16. Walker with some nice D. Charlotte has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Jefferson, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Portis, he's checked in for Noah. And it's Rose in for Mike Dunleavy. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Bulls have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Richardson. And the free throw, no good.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And here's Jordan outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. No good from Lamb. Cannot hit. And so that brings...
Well, guys, I'm here with...
Now the second half about to start up. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Jordan, he's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And Tony Snell subbed in for Butler. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Fournier's checked in for Jason Richardson. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. MKG and Zeller at the forward duo. Jeremy Lin is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Kaminsky in at the center, locking down the middle. Clock at 4. Fournier, that's for 2. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. Some last season stats for him. He was around 9 points per last year. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Rose gets the bucket.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Lin the pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. There's a good screen. Inside, shot from free throw range, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Mirotic, a screen on Lin. To the wing on the left. Mirotic has a wide open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Here's Lin. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Shoots from the corner. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. The Bulls leading by 8. The drive by Jordan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Bulls in second.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
Portis, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Lamb's checked in. Hornets trail by 10. Outside, Lynn. Pass to Lamb. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Shoots off the screen, and he hits the jump shot. Kid Gilchrist has got 7 points in the game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Al Jefferson is checked in for the Hornets. No good from Lamb.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Rose passes to Portis. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Lynn with the 3. Misses. And that does it for the... Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And then for Charlotte, Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Richardson. Jordan in at the 3. Mirotic out there with Portis. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Blair in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. With some arc, a nice shot by Lin.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Left side, Jordan. Wing shot on the way. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Now the fast break, Lamb with the ball. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Lynn.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight.
He had a very nice night on the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
Well, defensively, he had the quickest hands on the court tonight. Whoever he was guarding, no matter who it was, could never get comfortable. He always was a threat to pick any pocket at any time. Nice, aggressive game.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.